What's good, traders? Welcome back to Real Traders Real Conversations. And today's episode is about what most traders know what they should do, but they still don't do it. I'm JD. I've been trading for over 6 years, almost 7 years. I've been living off of it for basically 4 years now. And yeah, basically, this is my channel. I'll let my guest introduce himself and then we'll get started.
I can talk now.
Yep.
Hey, y'all, man. I go by Cam. I've been doing this maybe. Actually, today marks 1 year. Literally, January 1st. I started January 1st, 2025.
Damn, happy birthday, bro.
Thank you.
You're
Thank you.
welcome. So how long you been trading, brother?
1 year, 365 days today.
Oh, yeah, okay. And what markets do you trade?
So I trade futures. My main pair is NASDAQ, and I look at gold every now and then.
Oh, yeah, you were telling me you might be looking into switching to yes, right?
Yes, mainly switch to yes. Just because I don't know, man. I feel like I get cleaner price action. My setup always plays out perfectly, and it's like when I'm waiting on a session sweep, ES always seems to do it, and they always and NQ just decided they don't, and I really don't like that.
Huh?
Me and Naquisha, y'all, this I call him NQ Naquisha. Me and Naquisha got bad problems.
Got some bad blood between each other. They got some
Yeah.
problems they got to work on. So, what stage do you feel like you're in right now?
What would you say the stages are?
I'd say there's beginner slash learning, and then there's I'll say delusional, where you think you're gonna make it instantly, but you don't. And then I'd say there's the learning part two, we'll say, and then adapting, and then let's say profitable, and then let's say living off of it after that.
Um, I would say I'd say I'm right before profitable or borderline profitable because I think as far as my risk management, my psychology, I think I got that pretty much down. Only thing is now I just got to start bringing in income from it, like more income, which because I trade prop firms and I have received some payouts. I'm like positive on the money that I put in versus the money that I got out. So I'm pretty consistent with my wins. I'm pretty good with risk management. So I would say I'm borderline profitable.
That's all. I do want to say that, by the way, when I first started the Discord, Cam here was the first person to actually show up and be popping in the Discord and just hop in and talk and trade with me. So I just want to shout him out for that too. His YouTube channel is at Kam Dion. I'll put it in the description. But yeah, bro's been here since day one. Basically, I've seen his work. I know he puts in the work. Being close to profitable in 1 year is very fast. But let me tell y'all, man, this guy put in the work. This guy is backtesting 24/7, working 7 jobs. Not, I'm hyper. It's hyperbole, but this guy's working nights, looking at London, and then waking up like 2 hours sleep, trading New York, trying his best, and going back to sleep, and then go back to work and stuff. She's just filming stuff on the side too for his YouTube and stuff. This guy goes hard. That's all. I just want to shout this man's out real quick, because sometimes hard work goes unnoticed, and but I do see it.
Yeah, man, this journey
It ain't an easy one.
unreal. It's not literally I probably get anywhere between 2-3 hours of sleep a day. It's
Actually, I have a question for you, brother, that I've never asked you.
okay.
Did you get in this game to get rich quick? Be honest, it's fine. I honestly, when I first started, in my mind, I was gonna be a millionaire in like 2 years.
So let me tell you how this all started, JD. So back in 2021, okay, I got into a car accident. That's when I first found out about trading because I broke my leg. And I was like, fuck, do I want to learn this or do I want to go to school? I ended up going to school to do automotive and just kind of threw it out my mind. Didn't think about it no more. Last year in 2024, I mean, not 2024. Yes, 2024, October 2024. I went I was just in my room. I got on Google. I was like, ways to make money online. I found out two things. I found out clipping and trading popped back up. So once trading came back up, I was like, man, I was like, I'm gonna get this clipping to try up until January. If it don't work out how I expect it to, then I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna start trading. And lo and behold, you see the clipping that work out because now I'm on the podcast. So I didn't really get into it to make quick money. I got into it to start making money, like not a lot of money, because I never expected to make as much money from it as I do. Like I see the stuff online, but me, I'm a realist. Like I really don't feel like that. Like at one point in time, I didn't feel like that it was possible to even make that much money online, and I just thought everybody on there was just faking it. So like, no, I'm not gonna say I got into it to make a lot of money. I got into it to make some money, pretty much just side money, just like a couple $100 a week. And honestly, I have exceeded it. So, but now I'm starting to look for the money. I ain't even gonna lie. Now I'm starting to look for the money now. But also, I gotta still remember, and like I still gotta remember why I got into this, because as fast as the money came and has been coming, oh my God, I have had some days where it what I caught was, I don't know, a lot of people know it's not what's called FOMO and revenge trading, and
Yeah.
I have blown some accounts, buddy. Yeah, I blew a lot of accounts. So like now, like you know what I'm saying, like I'm back in my humble state. So
The thing about trading, bro, is that it's such a like it like evolves through time. Bro, like let's say me, right? Like I started trading, I wanted to be a millionaire in 2 years. You quickly find out that that's not gonna be the case, and that a bunch of people that are online are probably fakes or whatever, right? And then you start to trade, you work hard for a few years, and it starts to work. Once it starts to work, you want to go all in, right? Or like you want to start going in, and then when that messes up, and then you have to restart, you're like shit, and then you reevaluate your position and you start going. But then when it's time to like scale up, every time you scale up, you want to scale up more. So like let's say I'm risking, let's say, a band per trade, right? I'm risking $1,000 per trade, and then it goes well, so I'm up. And once you're at 2-3K profit, let's say on a live account, you're thinking to yourself, why don't I just up my risk another band?
yeah,
Right? And then that's when it can start kind of get you, because every time you up your risk, every time you tweak the slightest thing in your trading, it'll reflect on your mental state when you're in that trade, because you're going to be up 1,000, and then you'll say, oh, or you're going to be down 1,000, but now your risk is 2,000, so you're thinking, oh, this would have been my usual risk, but now I have an extra $1,000. Then you get to like $1,500 drawdown, you're like, shit, like I
be
fucking,
like, oh my God,
like, you start regretting your whole fucking life decisions.
it is, man. It's crazy. Once you start seeing that negative sign, and then like you be like, you go from negative $100 to negative 1,000. You be like, oh, what
Yeah.
am I doing? Like
Especially if it's in one day.
right? Like you like one thing I can say, like if you up in your risk, you better be confident and you better be okay with the loss.
Oh
Like
yeah.
really, you really better be okay with taking that loss.
Every time you up your risk, you need to think of it as throwaway money. So it's like, let's say instead of booking a $10,000 trip, you think to yourself that $10,000 is already gone when you're upping your risk, because by the time you adapt to it, it'll be gone. It'll all be gone for sure.
Oh yeah,
I wanted to ask you, brother. So everybody knows risk management matters, patience matters, overtraining is bad, and if not, the truth is, if knowledge was enough, most traders would already be profitable, right?
true.
So when did you first realize that knowledge wasn't your only problem anymore?
Um, so like a few months ago, me and JD we did a call. I had did my second call with him because I wanted extra experience. JD, he provided me with free lessons for what, can I curse?
But what? Yeah, yeah, I don't care.
Okay.
I'm not.
JD
I'm
provided me
not
with
monetized
free
anyways.
okay. JD provided me with free lessons from I think maybe like May up until I decided to pay for a lesson, just because I was like, fuck it. I wanna I wanna pick this man's brain. Like I wanna know everything that he know. And like I just decided to pay. I got a tutorial. I got a lesson. I went up, got another lesson. I went up. And then I started seeing like profits. Okay. And I passed prop firms. And I'm like, oh man, this is easy. This is easy. I'm making money. So then one day, like I caught FOMO and I end up losing my trade. And when I lost, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go down just a little. I'm gonna play less than I played, and then I lost again. So like over time, I had four top step accounts, and like over time, I blew all of them accounts because even though I had like a 70% win rate, I had a 70% win rate. All my losses way more than my wins. Like When I tell you like I'm losing $500-$600, only making $100 or $200 back, and like over time, bro, I lost all them accounts. I blew every last one of them. And that day there was when I realized that like, boy, this ain't how you want to trade.
No.
Win rate do not matter.
Win rate does not matter, honestly.
It doesn't.
The thing is
Like,
that a lot of people, the human brain wants to take the money that's on the table, and the human brain does not want to accept the money that's lost. So when you're in a trade in drawdown, it's way more natural to extend your stop loss and try to not lose it versus when you're in profit and extend your TP to try to get more. You want to take what you have. The human mind is greedy. The human brain is greedy, and when you're in that drawdown, you think, oh, maybe I'll put my stop at the next high, and then maybe this way I'll reverse and I'll make profit on my trade. So you end up losing more. But when you're in profit, you rarely hear people say, "Let me extend my profit further to this extra TP." When TP's hit, they are screaming, TP hit, clip it, put it to," and like, so that's kind of like where that stems from. And honestly, I've been there too, bro. It sucks. It sucks because you're like, I have a 70% win rate, yet I'm broke. Like, that's
right, like I just couldn't make it make sense. And once I blew them accounts, I'm not gonna lie, I had a whole. I ain't gonna say I had a strategy makeover because let me tell y'all, bro. All I knew was this is what JD had drilled in my head. All I knew was unicorn, unicorn, unicorn. I checked for the trend. I checked the 5 minute, and I dropped one straight to the 1 minute. Said unicorn. I'm like unicorn was working out so well in the summers, and then all of a sudden it wasn't working so well. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? And like,
I'll,
it's
I'll say it right now, unicorn is the best beginner setup to learn.
yes,
It's
but it is most definitely because it made me a lot of money. It made me some money. It actually got me my very first payout. My very first payout was $600. It got me there, and like I don't know, it started failing me, but it wasn't it. It was me. It was my lack of knowledge on the higher time frames, knowing when to actually take the setup that was causing me all my issues. Not now, like I still use it, but now like I can find earlier entries than a unicorn now just because like over time. But yeah, that risk management, that time right there caused me to really sit down and look at the charts way more. And I would say from January up until September, and then from September until now, I think I have learned way more from September up to this point than I did when I first had started.
Oh yeah, because once you have that basic knowledge, and everything you learn is on the chart. You're not gonna learn anything from no YouTube videos or shit like that. You can learn something from, like, let's say, a mentorship or whatever, because you get that market experience as like as a package deal. But when you're watching a strategy video and you're 2 years into your trading career, it doesn't make much sense to me. So did you ever feel like you knew enough but nothing was changing and you got frustrated by it, probably lost trades, stuff like that, or no?
Um,
Like, did you ever feel like like a trade hit SL and you were like, "What the fuck? Like, I did everything right," and but like,
yeah, September. So you remember how like everybody was talking about, oh yeah, September price action is terrible, right? So August was when everything started going downhill. September, everything was it just went
oh yeah, September was
everywhere.
bad for you.
Yeah, August, September, and October was terrible. Like,
How about your
and
December,
it
by the
wasn't.
way?
Oh man, I did great December. I don't know what happened, bro. Bro, I passed like. Let me tell you, I didn't take a payout. I didn't take a payout in December. I had a chance to. My fund of futures closed one of my express accounts because they said I didn't trade for 7 days. I didn't even know there was a rule. I thought it was like top so we had 30 days. But yeah, I had built that account up to like 1,000 and something. You know, they only require you to like take out like they only require you to have 5 days. So I could have got like a slight smaller payout, but I didn't. But I did pass like 4 express accounts. I did pass 4 express accounts. I did. I did pass 4 express accounts December. That was like
Dude, I'm gonna be honest, I did not know
December
that was a
price
rule
action was the
either.
best.
when okay, so Cam reached out to me. Well, he reached out to the Discord. Well, he didn't reach out. He basically saying like, "What the fuck? Like my account's been closed for this and that." And I had to do research on that because I didn't even know that was a thing. I have my funded futures of accounts. I've had payouts from them. I've had like I used to be a lot with, let's say, Apex and so I tried Top One. I tried a bunch of them, but my personal favorite right now is my funded futures, and those are the ones that I mainly trade. Like you guys know already, I have 5 XFAs. I have 5 XFAs with buffer where I take payouts, and I have 5 evals, and I have my live account stuff. Whatever. You guys know how I do my things by now, but they're all with MFF, and I did not even know that was a so like when he said that, I was like, holy shit! Like I kind of got lucky. I kind of got lucky. I'm gonna be honest. Like I don't take a whole lot of trades either. Like I'm not an over trader by all means. I'm very consistent with the amount of trades that I take, which is like 2 3 per week, and like there has been times where I definitely thought I didn't take a trade for at least 7 days, but then when I go back and look at my calendars, I got lucky. Like I traded on like basically 7 day intervals and stuff like that. Like I was like shimmying past that rule every time, and I didn't even know it, which is crazy to think about.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all. That really had like hurt my feelings. It was December 23rd. They sent me an
Bro has
email.
the date. Holy shit.
Yes, it was December 20. No, actually, it was December 24th. It was December 24th. They sent me the email. I was sick. I was like, bro, I didn't even get to withdraw this money. Like, I had a bad, like, I ain't gonna say I had a bad Christmas, but like that really blew me because I know I had profits in that account, bro. Like, man,
Dude, I'm gonna be honest. Sending that email on Christmas is vile. Like, bro, that's disgusting. Like, they,
it was the Christmas Eve, bro. When I tell you, JD, I was highly pissed. I was like, fuck these prop firms. I'm not trading with these prop firms. I'm finna start me a live account. But then I had like this thing where I went in my mind. I'm like, bro, you know what? Fuck these prop firms. I'm finna run their ass for everything they got. So
rinse
that's
they
where I'm at
shit.
now. Yeah, that's where I'm at now. Like,
Do you trade mainly London now?
no, I trade London for evals, and I trade my what you call it, live my
XFAs?
express accounts for New York. Yeah,
Okay.
but I do want to say though, I'm not gonna lie, London price action is
It's slower and
bro,
cleaner.
so easy. Yes, it's so easy.
The thing about London is that there's much less manipulation, so you kind of can just ride a wave, honestly.
Yes, it's so easy.
It's the
Like,
same way I used to
man,
trade Asian, right? I don't know if you guys know. I'm pretty sure I told Camp this, but I used to trade Asia session back when I was firefighting and stuff. And I would just mark out the high and the low of Asia session equilibrium, and if we were above it, I short. If we were below it, I long. That was the only thing I was doing. I was profitable with that for a long time. Like it's very easy. Like,
yeah,
no,
literally, if like I open the charts up at for me like with London, I open the charts up at 2 a.m. I do it while I be at work because I do security. So I be like, hey, I just log into my computer at work. I wait on 2 o'clock to get there. I analyze the charts. If I don't see like a good setup before 2 o'clock, well before 2:40, I wait. When 3 o'clock get there, we automatically sweeping something. We're gonna either sweep Asian high, we're gonna sweep Asian low. And we're gonna automatically go the opposite direction. It might not go like right then, but before 3:30, we go in the opposite direction. Like you gonna have a setup every time. Like
oh
it's
yeah,
crazy.
oh yeah.
Literally,
London's
it's
clean.
crazy.
London is clean. I'm gonna be honest. London is super clean. And you know the market doesn't actually test your knowledge, right? It kind of tests your behavior, right? Because there's emotions that kind of override logic, like FOMO, the fear of missing out, which he's been talking about, the fear of being wrong, it's a big one. Boredom, revenge, stuff like that. But like rules feel easy after the fact, but kind of hard in the moment. Like pressure changes decision making even when your plan is kind of solid. So like let's say you, right? What usually shows up like in your mind right before you break a rule?
Uh, I'll be like, I know I ain't supposed to do this, but then I be like, fuck it, I'm gonna go slight risk every time. I'm
Yo,
like, I'm gonna go slight risk. I'm
one
gonna go
tenth,
slight risk.
1/10 of a risk. One can send it.
Yes, I go like okay. So my average risk on my accounts, I do. If I do plan on trading New York, I do 120. I do 125 for London, then I do 125 for New York. But if I don't see like a clean setup for London, Then I just do full 250 on New York. Like that's how my risk goes. So basically, I risk 250. If I
That's
if I
good.
do hit, which I usually go for like a 1 or 2, but like so I end up making like 250 if I do risk 125 or for London session. I mean New York session I make like 500.
You actually risk more than me, by the way, on your
I do.
XFAs. Yeah, on my XFA, I risk my half risk is 100. My full risk is 200
I'll see. Yeah,
per trade.
I didn't got to the point where I'm so confident in like my strategy and so confident. I mean, not and okay with taking the $250 loss just because I know like my at first like I was like, oh man, I used to go for like a 1-3, which was still good, but now like I can see the market better and I can easily get those 2 hard trades now.
But
Like
yeah, but it's okay. Like your risk can be higher than me on
yeah,
XFAs. I have my live account with that I trade as well, so it's like that's where most of my money comes from. The XFA is kind of like extra side because honestly, you guys, by the way, real quick, like my whole goal in this game right now, or my whole purpose that I want to kind of implement into YouTube and stuff like that, and even the TikTok and stuff, is that I'm trying to simplify trading for people because people tend to overcomplicate it. But right now with prop firms, you kind of have to complicate it a little bit more. Still keep it simple, but a little bit more. But it is a great ROI opportunity, and I think it is one worth taking. And what I mean by that is that you can invest, let's say, $50, and just by passing a little challenge, you can get $2,000 worth of access. You don't actually don't succumb to the marketing. You don't actually get 50K. 50K is the name of the account, but you do get $2,000 of drawdown, and you can actually go one, two, three, four, $5,000 of upside on that account. So if you end up making, let's say, even just $1,000 payout, and then you blow the account, you still invested, let's say, $100 to make 2 grand. That's a 20x on your investment, which is awesome, right? People invest in the stock market to make 10% per year. You just made, what is that, like, suck it, 1,000%. I don't even know how many percent that is. I'm not trying to do the math, but it's pretty intense, the ROI possibility from prop firm. Even if it's just from small capital, one account to I have 5 account. Let's say I bring in, let's say, $1,000 a week. That's 5K. That's 20K a month right there off of like a maybe $1,000 investment, which is crazy. It's almost like a crypto investment type of return, right? Which is for a bit of work in the morning, and then you pass an eval, and you have to kind of follow the rules a little bit. You kind of have to play their game, but they're there to make money, but you're also there to make money. So start thinking independently. Don't fall into their traps, and you'll be fine. You'll see this is great return on investment.
oh yeah, man, most definitely. Some of the best money I've made in no time. Literally, like, shoot, it's amazing.
So which emotion causes the most damage for you personally? I'm curious.
For me, most recently, I'm not gonna lie, because like I have been so accurate because I don't trade continuation. Like I trade high time frame continuation, lower time frame reversal. So I don't know if they know what they mean, but like so like let's just say okay, I check the time frame for the trend. I look at the 15 minute. Um, I wait on a retracement to continue in a direction. But once you make a retracement, can continue direction on a higher time frame, it's like a complete reversal on the like a lower time frame where you like usually I'll enter like on the 1 minute. So I have been getting this like I'm right. Like I know I'm right. I know I'm right. I know I'm right. So I would say ego.
Ego's a big one that people overlook. I'm gonna be honest.
Cause like I'm like, bro, I know this finna go in this direction. And then I enter. Like I said, I get earlier entries now. So like I'm like, I know this finna go in this direction, and then fuck it, stop loss hit. I like, okay, bro, I'm not wrong. This how I be
Yeah,
thinking.
yeah.
Like, bro, I'm not wrong. Like I know that it's finna switch. Like it's finna switch like within the next 5 to 10 minutes. I'm not wrong. But there's also a lack of patience because I'm not really waiting on the switch. I'm really like anticipating it. And I'm like, bro, I'm not wrong. I'm not wrong. I'm not wrong. And I enter again. I was like, bro,
I'm gonna be honest. This is
I
a
need to stop.
dangerous way to trade.
It is. It is. It really is.
But like, it's
I'm
like I
like,
always say, every trader's different. Me personally, I could never trade like that because it would affect my mental health too. Like I
so
know how my brain works, and I need to actually be confirmed where the market goes before it goes. But there's also way better RR to be found in entering earlier. right? So it's kind of like how your mental works, right? It's if you're
Yeah.
comfortable doing it, by all means do it. If it works for you, do it, right?
No, actually, like it's. I don't wait for the confirmation. Like I just, it's like the fact that I just know like the market's finna reverse, and that be my problem. Like, okay, I don't know. Like it be my ego, and it has. I ain't gonna lie, it has caused me to blow like an eval recently. Like I had bought a Traderify eval. I blew that just due to that issue. Like in one day, like I bought the account. I was up on the account 2K, so I only needed to make about 1,000 more to pass. And one night I was at work trading London. Like I said, you sweep Asian low, and it's gonna reverse. But I was like, okay, boom, 500 risk, stop. Fuck, it ain't do it. 500 risk, fuck, stop. It didn't do it.
Shit.
500 risk, fuck, stop. Now really, I only got 500 more left to lose. And then I get to the point like, man, fuck it, $500 risk, fuck. It never reversed. It
Oh,
never
that's
reversed.
crazy.
But see now, like I'm moving out of it. There's just something new that I had. Like really, I didn't realize I was doing it because like I used to wait for confirmation, but like I said, my ego got so big because like I was being spot on like so much to the point where like I pretty much wasn't losing. Like, but that's not a good way to trade. It's really not because like you said, it
I
plays.
mean, to be honest, it's fine. The only issue I see with what you just said is that you over traded. You should have kept it at your usual 250 risk, 500 sure, fine. But the other three trades were the issue there.
Yeah,
But
I don't
yeah,
know what happened that night. I was so close to passing it. I was gonna have me a Tradeify Select daily payout account, and
dude, I was
and
thinking
another thing, I work overnight, and I was doing security. I was bored. I'm just gonna say I really felt like gambling. I was bored, and there was a lot of stuff played into. So boredom is another thing.
boredom is a big one,
Boredom
as I
is
said
another
before.
thing. Yeah,
The thing is that
boredom.
trading should be boring and you need to be comfortable with that. A lot of beginners actually they have these is like self-sabotage patterns where you know you should stop, but you're still clicking the button anyways, or you know it's a bad setup, but you convince yourself, or you're adding size after a win, or you're chasing after a loss, or whatever, right? But it's good to identify it. It's good to cut it out. And obviously, you've been trading for 1 year, brother. You're doing really good for 1 year, and it's normal that it still happens. It still happens to me sometimes. Very rare, I'm gonna be honest. And usually, if I am going to be having that mindset, I'm gonna switch to an eval, because I'm aware. But I've been trading. Oh, I just hit my mic. But I've been trading 7 years, right? So like there, like the difference is there still. But how or like what lies do you tell yourself before you press the button? Or what lie did you use to tell yourself, let's say back when you're starting days, to kind of help the beginners here understand the mental aspect of it all? Like before you would press the buy or sell button, what lie would you tell yourself in your head to try to convince yourself it was a good idea?
The biggest thing that I had, the biggest thing that I used to tell myself before I made a bad idea was I just lived in my truth. Like I didn't even tell myself a lie. I was just like, fuck it. I got the money, I can buy another one. Fuck it, I got the money, I can buy another one.
That's good actually, bro. That is a
And
big
literally like
one.
this
I
that was
was
it.
like that too. Like I was making money with my live account back when the prop firm era started. So in my mind, like when I first started trading prop firms like 4 years ago, I was already living off trading, right? And in my mind, I was thinking like, who the fuck cares if I pull this account?
Yeah,
I'll
that's
just
that's what I was thinking.
I'll
Like that's
just
how
buy
I felt in
another
my
one.
heart.
But the truth is that the issue that people need to, or that I understood the hard way, is that there's this, but also a lot of people don't think about it this way. It kind of clicked for me like 3 years ago, where it's not just that you lose the money to buy a new eval, it's the time. You
Yeah,
wasted your time on that eval for a week. The time that could have been put into something better. And
true.
once I realized I was wasting my mindset for the past, let's say, 5 years, and I've been thinking about it like I'm okay, so I'm scared of death. All right. I'm not scared of death, but I don't want to die. And the thing that makes me think that is that life is very fragile and I don't want to have my life wasted. I want to use my life to the fullest before I go. Death is inevitable and I don't want to have regrets when I go. So before I enter a trade, I'm always asking myself, is it a good decision? And also, I'm asking myself, I'm telling myself, I don't want to waste my goddamn time. Like, I'm not here. Like, if I want to gamble, I'm gonna go to the casino. But if I have an eval and I don't have XFAs, and like let's say that was me 3 years ago, and I've been trading that eval for 2 weeks and I'm close to passing, I'm not gonna blow it by going all in. I will not have wasted my time. You know what I mean? And once that clicked for me in my head, that was a big change. Like that changed my whole. Like you've been trading with me for almost a year now on the Discord. I'm a very patient trader. I do not waste my
Yeah,
time. I
yeah,
and I don't care if I lose or win as long as the decisions were good.
true.
But yeah, so basically that this whole kind of segment was just to kind of tell people like start thinking of it not as money but as time, and you're gonna start noticing something very very crucial here.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna start doing that. I'm gonna make that mind switch. One thing I can say is easy for me to make mind switches. JD has really had fast track my progress because like I always consult to him because like if I feel like I'm finna start making bad decisions, he always because like bad decisions is a habit. Like you do it over time, you constantly do it, constantly do it, constantly do it, constantly do it. If I start making bad decisions, I'm like JD, and he helped me correct it right then and there. And then see like I said, like I just started doing this what I'm doing now when I was saying like, oh I know I'm finna know it's gonna reverse my ego. But now like you was like, don't look at it as that, look at it as your time. I don't care about how if I lose it. So like now it's gonna be easy for me to switch from that mentality just because like I said, I
Bro,
talking about JD.
back when I used to trade Apex prop rooms, they're also cheaper, so whatever. But what I used to do, let's say I used to get that feeling, because like you said, bad habits are well, they're a habit, right? So you're gonna keep doing them. But the thing is
Mm-hmm.
that to kind of ease into it, let's say I started getting that feeling, I would just buy an eval on discount for $30 instead of wasting one that I've been doing for a long time. I would just buy a new one and full port that. It's the same drawdown anyways, but you didn't spend any time on it. Now that's not a good thing to do. I want to say it. It's not a great thing to do. But if you start getting those feelings and you feel like walking away would be rough, you can still do that until you figure out how to like make the transition. Because realistically,
Nah,
people
it's
that go to the
I think I
casino,
could do it. I could adapt pretty well. I think I should be fine. Like once I put it in my mind, I think I could do it pretty well. I think they play a good like, but that's I think that's a reason why like you was saying like Cam, you progressing a lot faster than like what the average person would just because like I adapt easily. And I think it just comes from like my background and like the way I grew up. Like I can adapt fast. Like I don't like to. I'm not gonna say I don't like to lose because I'm okay with accepting losses.
but nobody likes to
If I
lose.
can control it, right?
Like that's normal. It's like people saying that you don't feel the emotion when trading. That's bullshit. You feel all the emotions when you're trading. Just don't listen to them. But like it's the same thing.
Yeah, don't listen to it. That's what you gotta do. You just gotta
But
just
like people that say, "Oh, I don't feel," shut up. Oh, you don't feel emotion when you're trading. Are you dumb? Like I'm. It pisses me off because like who are you lying to? Like you're trading TP. You're happy, bro. You're trading SSL. You're gonna be not pissed, but you're gonna be like, oh damn it. Like like it's normal, right? Like it's all part of the game. But don't listen to them. It's a big thing.
Oh, one thing I do want to say, this strategy I was telling you about, I don't do that on my Express accounts. I only do that on eval. So I don't do that. I don't do that on Express accounts. Like I got to switch where I know like okay, this is paying me versus this is not. You know what I'm saying? Like I got that
Okay.
down. Yeah, I do got that down.
That's awesome. That's really
Yeah.
good. And it's like I said last episode, right? Where you need to have in trading if you want to like have that good life and kind of live off it, you need to have multiple stream of trading income.
Hmm.
And then you can reinvest that too into real estate or whatever like I'm doing right now, but like you can't if you just have a live account that's risky. If you just have XFAs that's also risky. You need to kind of be ready for event for something that because bro, there's a day where like shit's gonna happen. Like God bless knock on wood, but you wake up one day and somebody you love passed away or something and you decide to trade that day, it might not end well for you. And if you end up blowing your 5 XFAs and you're living off those 5 XFAs, then it's just a downward spiral to like some bullshit. So it's like you need to be ready for event for like anything to happen because the truth is anything could happen, right? So and that's kind of like the big point, and that was the big point of the last episode actually.
Hmm.
The one thing I did want to talk about this episode is the illusion of progress where let's say like especially at the point where you're at now, well let's say where you're at now, go back let's say 5 6 months, right, or maybe a bit more, where a lot of beginners will have learned what they need to learn. Again, right, the whole kind of purpose of the video where knowledge is not everything, but when you feel like, let's say you're watching a video and you feel productive, or you're back testing and you feel productive, you're in a trade, it feels productive, but the execution quality does not improve, right? It's kind of like going to the gym where you don't, if you go to the gym but you don't progressive overload, you're kind of just going through the motion, you're not actually improving in the gym, right? Or the same thing with trading where, like, you want to try to improve. Even I'm still trying to improve every day, and I'm pretty sure that I say it almost every day in the Discord too. Where like I could have done better and shit, like in the journal and stuff like that. I kind of keep it up to date. So did you ever kind of mistake activity for progress? We'll say
Mistake activity.
like you knew what you needed to know, but you had like a little self doubt period, and you started watching videos and stuff, but like, and you
Oh
thought
yeah,
that would help you, but it was really just distractions.
yeah. Around like literally like back in September, like um when I was telling you like I lost all my Express accounts. I lost four top step Express accounts that I did not get a payout from. Did I get? No, I did not get a payout from those. That kind of had hurt me, and I was like, damn, is it my strategy? Is it what? Like, what is it? Like, what is going on? Whole time it really was a strategy. I'm not gonna lie, it was a strategy, but it was also the risk management. I was everything was just wrong. So no, it was
It's a
most.
hard question to answer. It really
Yeah,
is.
it is. It is.
But this is the whole
What
point
you
of
gonna say?
the podcast, guys. By
Yeah,
the way, make people think. Like, I want you guys too watching this to ask yourself these questions. I'm not just asking them for Cam. Cam's the one answering, but I want you guys at home to also ask yourselves these questions.
yeah. I'm gonna say, yeah. During that time, like during that time when I lost them accounts, I
When did you realize that basically like more effort wasn't gonna fix execution? Like all you needed was just like more time into or more introspection.
when I lost them accounts, bought another Express and lost that bitch too. I was like, something gotta give. I was like, I don't know what I was doing in the summer that made everything go so good. Which also price action was really good in the summer. So
That's true.
I didn't take that into account. That price action was amazing in the summer because, like I said, I didn't know. I was still learning. I didn't know, like, oh, some months have. I knew because JD told me, but like people can tell you, but versus you visualizing and seeing is two different things. So like when I see
By the
some good
way,
months, huh?
I was gonna say, by the way, this year has been weird. It's the first year where my summer and December have been my best months. RR return wise, not P&L wise, like not dollar amount wise, because I risk less in December and December. But my
Mm-hmm.
RR has been the best in those months, and usually those are my worst months. Anyways, keep going. Sorry.
That's crazy. Cause shoot, that was
But
that
may
seemed like a regular. So now I know I need to go. Now I know I need to pay like because data past data do make a lot of sense. So I know like next year actually pay attention to that. But yeah, that was the time where like I realized okay, I'm watching more YouTube videos trying to like learn and learn and learn and learn and learn. And it's like I feel like I was doing the same thing that they was telling me. I'm like bro, I'm doing this. I'm doing exactly what you're saying. I'm doing this. I'm doing this. I'm doing this. Then I started looking into like supply and demand and
no.
ICC, and I'm like, bro, why am I doing this? I'm like, bro, I don't need to learn this. I do not need to learn this. I do not need to learn this. This is not what I need to be doing. I do not need to try and learn a new strategy. I need to double down and fix what I already know. And then that is what led me into like my like redemption arc. Like and yeah, like JD, I know you remember I had did that last call with you. I remember specifically what you said. This is when I found out how powerful the 15-minute time frame was. It was like Cam, either when it hits your key level, either you immediately drop down or you play it patiently. And that like been stuck in my head ever since. And ever since you said that, that kind of like helped me progress further and further and further and further and
Oh
further.
yeah. Do you still trade CRT, by the way? I know you made a.
Do I? Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Okay.
still use it. It's not like it's not like my main thing, but I use it as a what you call it when it does
Like a
for extra like
confirmation.
confirmation. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. I do that too. I do that too.
yeah, I use it for extra confirmation because usually when I do see it, it plays out really well.
there was a trade on the trade Tuesday. I was live in the Discord. I got into a trade, and there was a 1 minute CRT that showed up on the opposite direction of my trade, and I was like, "Shit, this is going straight to SL." And well,
I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Okay.
what do you know? Right to my SL. I was like, "God damn it!" I
I know
was like,
exactly what
"Shit."
you mean. But sometimes some CRTs can play a false narrative. Like, say if you in a
Yeah,
trade and you be like, ah, fuck, it's a CRT trade finna be invalidated. Da 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 da. So you tying your profit margin. Then next thing you know, price been blew through your profit, blew through your
yeah.
previous TP, and then you like, damn, this was not a good CRT to what you call it. So like now I just kind of just like trust myself instead of trusting
Oh yeah.
what I see on the charts.
Oh yeah, 100%. That's what you got to do, really. It's when you're trading, it's you versus you. It's not
Right.
you versus the charts. A lot of people think they're fighting the charts. No, you're fighting yourself the whole time.
Oh, true.
And
It's gonna tell
it.
you a lot about yourself.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You're gonna learn some stuff. You're gonna start hating yourself at some point. Trust me. For me, bro, this year, 2025, the month of May was the worst month I've had in like, and I was profitable. I haven't had an unprofitable month in years, and I thank the Lord for that. But the month of May, I took 3 trades the whole month. 3 trades, one BE, one win, one loss in the whole month, bro. That month was so ass.
I
Oh
got I
my.
got something to tell you about me.
God.
So January, February, March. January was when I started learning. February was when I started looking at the charts. And March was when I was like getting deep into it. Bought my first prop firm in April. At the end of April, I had got into a car accident. Everything, not a car accident. Oh Lord, no, not a car accident. Lord forgive me, it was a car accident. I got, I had to get surgery on my appendix. I had to get my appendix removed in April. I had bought a eval in April. I'm like, man, I know what I'm doing. I got some downtime. I wasn't really worried about nothing. Like I'm in the house, I'm chilling. And then it was like the end of April. I had my surgery on April 23rd. I had bought the eval a little bit after that. So it went into May. I'm like, bro, this is before I even had met JD. I'm like, bro, what in the fuck
Is
is
going on.
going on?
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, do I not know how to trade? Like May really started making me think like,
Bro, even me.
yeah, this shit not gonna work. I'm not finna make no money from this. I hate this. I hate trading. I'm finna quit this shit. This shit suck ass. All that. Like
It's a
I
scam.
was finna quit. I was finna quit. Like in May, I promise you, I was finna quit. That's when I had first spent my money on the eval. I'm like, bro, this like I was like, bro, this shit not real. This don't work. Trading, I'm finna quit. But let me tell y'all, the only reason why I didn't quit in May, I'm not gonna lie, it was because of God. Let me tell y'all what I mean by that. I was scrolling down YouTube. I know everybody got their discords and they video. Everybody got their discord that they want to show their discord. I just I see like me. I don't know. I click on small YouTube videos. For some reason, I always click on small YouTube videos when I see them. Scrolling, boom, my recommended page. All you see is trade. JD popped up on my recommended, y'all. JD popped up on my recommended. I'm like, man, let me see who this guy. Cause at that time, I had went back to, oh, I need to start back learning. I need to start back learning because I do not know everything that I need to know. I started watching YouTube videos again. JD popped up. Start watching him. I'm like, damn, he sound like he know what he talking about. But he's a small creator, so I don't even know if he really know what he talking about. But then like I was convinced like subscriber count and knowledge went hand in hand with really fucking don't because y'all don't do not think that just because somebody got a smaller account on social media that they do not know what the hell they talking about. Cause when I started watching the video, I think JD was like, "Yeah, I've been living off this for X amount of years, full time. I've been doing it for so many amount of years." I'm like, "What? For real? Okay." And I just watched the video. He said somebody's Discord. I was like, "Fuck it, I'm joining the Discord." I don't join nobody Discord. I'm not in nobody trading Discord. JD this trading Discord. It's the only one that I'm in. Well, I had joined somebody's recently, just because I like watching their YouTube videos. But other than that, and they be doing like giveaways. I be trying to win me a little money. But that's the only reason why I joined this shit. And I joined. I talked to him. I joined the live sessions, and like I ain't gonna lie, we just talking. Days went by, months, years, weeks, and like that slowly switching from I'm finna quit this to bro, this is what I want to do.
I remember you. Oh my gosh! I remember you had come to me once, and you're like, "Bro, do you really think I could do this?" And
Yeah,
I remember that, huh? And I told you like, let me tell you something. From at that moment in time in my Discord, you're the only one I think that could actually do this. That's in my Discord at this moment in time. And I felt like it stuck with you, and I was really happy about that because it was the truth. And one thing I'll say about me, and I think Cam here can agree, is that I'm not a liar. If there's something wrong, you're gonna fucking know. But if you're doing something right, you're also gonna know. I'm big.
so you got your ass.
I'm big about positive like reinforcement, but I'm also big about calling out your bullshit. So
Yeah,
but yeah, when he asked me that, I was like, honestly, yes. Give me the list of everybody in my Discord, and you're my number one pick right now. My number one draft pick, the one I'm picking to make it. And look where he's at now. I mean, shit. And bro, I'm gonna say this right now. This might sound weird. Please, guys, don't make it weird. But bro, I could tell you've been going to the gym, you've been working out, you've been on your discipline. I
oh
see
yeah,
you right now. I could tell from the way you fit into that shirt. And well played, brother.
yes, sir. I appreciate it, man.
I could see
I
that
really
shit.
appreciate it. Yeah, I have been hitting the gym, man. I actually been trying to cut. I'm trying to cut, man. I was at the start of this year. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, at the start of last year, I was probably the biggest I ever been, and everything just kind of started falling in line and like just really just like what you call it. Like I started meal prepping started this year.
But yeah,
Um, Going to the gym. I fell out of it, but I ain't gonna lie. Trading don't let you fall out of nothing too long. It's gonna
yeah,
always make you get back right
yeah.
because like this is a like people don't understand. Like in order to have freedom, you gotta have a lifestyle that you follow and this right here has
Oh yeah.
like changed my perspective on a lot of shit. Like I used to be that person who lived fast. I need it right now. Like and it like it's not like that no more.
And the way
Like
you
I'm
are
telling
outside
you,
the
like
chart goes hand in hand with the way you are in the charts too. By the way, I think you can attest to
seriously,
that.
really I ain't gonna lie, like I'm already a nonchalant person, but like I kind of trading make you start feeling feels that you probably never felt before, and it do come off the charts. But you also gotta like, you still gotta not like try not to care. You know what I'm saying? Like, develop patience out the ass.
Hell
When I
yeah.
tell you, bro, like I can sit in traffic now, I not rage. I can sit there and listen to a girl talk for hours and be chilling. I used to be like, bro, why are you even telling me this? But now I just be chilling, like I don't care. Like I just be relaxing now, like I'm a profitable trader. Like I'm chilling, like what? I'm chilling. Like I do still work. I do still work. Like I said, it probably won't be too long, too much longer because I'm building up a savings account basically. Like,
I mean, people put the devil's mark on and no, I'm not gonna say 9 to 5. Like I'll say like just a job, but it's
mm-hmm.
not the worst thing in the world, especially if you're just starting out. Especially because it provides that security where
Right,
it because when let me tell you right now, brother, and this applies to you directly. When you do quit your job, the first few weeks are gonna be real fucking stressful, especially if you lose a trade. If you start losing trades, you're gonna get in your head. I'm telling you right now, I've been through it. And just know that you've proved to yourself that you could do it. You should, hopefully you did the math before, but just so you know, when you do quit your job, there will be trades that you lose, and it will affect you a lot more than when you did have your job.
okay,
And yeah,
I'm gonna keep that in
this
mind.
shit's rough because the uncomfortable truth is that like you can't outthink your emotions, and you can only really limit their influence, right? And like
Right,
discipline is built, it's not felt, right? And like when you quit your job, it's often a sign that you're doing something right. But then when you take away that security, your wrongs are gonna feel so much more wrong. It's kind of like it kind of goes like that, where it's like
true.
it's a little rough in that sense, but it should work out. Let me just take my cat out the room real quick. Bro's fucking screaming.
He said, "Yeah." Yeah.
All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. So, guys, it's already been like 50 minutes been going on, but if you know what to do, but don't do it, right? Like, stop learning, start observing yourselves, fix your execution before learning anything new, and you guys are going to see tremendous. Basically, I have upgraded my mind. That's not the word I'm looking for. What's the word I'm looking for, Cam?
Progress, tremendous progress.
Progress. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yes. I'm gonna tell
So,
y'all, bro. Like, oh my bad. I'm
no,
sorry.
no, go ahead. I had nothing to say.
Coming from somebody who been doing this for a year, who has been through all the emotions of trading, literally every one of them, from losing streaks to fucking win streaks. Like, literally, I'm not even gonna lie. I one reason why them losses in like August, September hit me so hard because like June, I won most days. July, I did not take a loss. I did not lose no day in July. I won every day in July. August, the first 2 weeks of August, that's when you was gone. Remember,
Yeah.
the first 2 weeks of August, I won every trade. So I went on like, man, probably like 20 straight trading days of winning.
That's when I had my biggest trading day when I was in Costa Rica.
Yes, I remember that. I remember you had hit for 70. Well, no, you hit for a lot. But
No, you can say it. I don't
oh yeah,
care.
he did 7K in like fucking no time, literally. But yeah, that jump made me, like I said, I went through all the emotions from winning to losing. One thing I can say, y'all, bro, remain cool, calm, and collected. Trust yourself. Trust what you do. Um, the true only way to get better is to have like somebody who's I'm not gonna lie, you can do it by yourself. Like you most definitely can do it by yourself. But the true way that worked for me was having somebody that was there for you, who was better than you, to push you and guide you and tell you what you need to hear, and also being able to sit down, take the time, and look at the charts without trading the charts.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you look at them without trading it, then you won't catch emotions. So
Because
that's
looking
a
at the charts without training them is also a work on your own discipline, guys, by the
it
way,
is.
because
It is.
you can still press the button. You need to be comfortable in looking at charts without having to be in something.
Yeah, like really like that's a big discipline thing because let's just say like you be like, oh man, I want to start looking at New York session more. I want to start learning the way it moves, but then you see a good setup, and then you like, oh, I'm gonna take this setup. This look like my no, that's not what you came in here to do. You came
Nope.
here to learn the way it moves.
Yep.
Came here to learn the way it moves. Like and like it worked out for me. Back testing. Then I brought my strategy to the JD, and like I said, he said that one thing. He was like, either you gonna play it patient, or you gonna play it either gonna play it patient, or you gonna play it like a little bit aggressive. And he's like, you can't do both because if you play it patient and then you miss your setup and you wait too long, then you want to get into it and then you catch FOMO, boom, 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 and vice versa. If you play it too fast, you know what I'm saying, you miss out on stuff. And then now you want to wait, and then it make you miss out again. So like it's still the same outcome. So you got to pick one. Either you're gonna be aggressive on the charts and not necessarily like aggressive, like, oh, here we go, up here and boom, boom. Like you ain't gotta move fast. You can still be patient, but like wait on the setup. You know what I'm saying? Like either be patient, like patient, wait on higher time frame confirmation. That's what I meant by patient. Wait on higher time confirmation, or you can drop down and wait on straight lower time frame confirmation, and you can just go based off that. Like that's either or. Either you go high time frame confirmation, lower time confirmation. That's your aggressive setup with your 1 minute, 15 second, or your 15 1 hour patient. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? Like
Because if you mix them together, the thing is that your data basically means nothing. That's the big
yeah,
point behind that, is that if you mix them together, your data is not accurate because it doesn't reflect, like it's one or the other. If you stick to one, you're actually gonna know the trading data behind the way you're trading. That's how you can kind of, because when you're
yeah,
trading, you gotta think about the long term. You gotta think about in a year, 2 year, 3 year, right? And if you trade that way for a year, and it kind of ties all back to the time thing where you trade that thing for a year and you realize that one thing is better than the other or whatever, then you kind of wasted your year because your data means nothing. You have to rebuild that data over again.
Oh, JD, I don't know if you know what I'm saying, realize like I got the Cuban on right
I
now.
did realize, bro, the first thing I saw.
Yeah, but let me tell y'all. So I ain't gonna lie, it's silver moissanite. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. I like moissanite. I don't give a damn to have like my real ass diamonds over boom. But what I did do was drop $2,000 on this. I did drop 2 bands on this chain. I I literally have the receipt right here. I dropped $2,000 on this chain, and let me tell y'all, that shit didn't come from working no job. That's all I'm gonna say.
Let's
That shit
go.
came from me sitting here at this chart, patiently watching, waiting, and taking the best setups that I can take.
Because, but that's also a big thing where a lot of people, especially me, when I first started trading, I was big on kind of saving it, putting it to the side, using it for this and that. But when you reward yourself once in a while, it makes it feel more real. It makes it feel like your all your hard work actually paid off, and that can kind of boost your motivation to keep going. So I do think it's could be a good thing to do. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, JD. I don't think I had no bed when I first started joining the Discord. Yeah, let me tell y'all. So I worked security. I make $19 an hour. I pay a lot of money in rent. Um, I didn't even have no bed when I first moved here. I'm not gonna lie. Train bought me a bed as well. It bought me a bed. I done got some clothes. Like real talk. Like I put money to the side, but like I still treat myself. Like I bought stuff that was necessary. Um, yeah, like literally,
That's awesome, brother.
like
I'm
this.
yeah.
This is like I said. This is like my first year, and my strategy wasn't even perfected. I was going back and forth, but I always had the ability to adapt, and I think that's a good thing. Like I always
Oh
had
yeah.
patience. Yeah. I used to
Adaptability is the
like
biggest thing in trading. You need to constantly
yes.
be adapting. And the one thing that Cam was doing that's also good was he was DMing me, he was asking questions in Discord, and he was kind of confirming his hunches and like what he was feeling. He wasn't trying to like prove to himself that he could do it solo or whatever. Like he did that, but he was also seeking to help when he needs to kind of fast track his learning,
Yep.
which is a good thing to do. Admitting that you kind of want some help is a big thing to do because I did it alone and it took me 3 years. I didn't buy me no bed. Like, you know what I mean? Well, let's say 2 years. I'll say 2 years because that on the third year I quit. So we'll say
Mhm.
2 years, right? And in 2 years I didn't buy me shit. Like I was just learning. I was in my head and I had doubts and I was kind of tweaking a little bit and like I don't know.
Oh, JD, I don't even know if I told you, but I had like some car problems like last month, bro. I had to spend $500 like on the alternator, bro. Like
That,
mind you, I used to work on cars, y'all, so I can fix all my like I can fix anything that go wrong with my car. Um, but bro, when I tell you, bro, I had to go and drop $500 on the alternator, and I literally made that shit back the next day.
yeah, it's
It
awesome.
was insane. Like it was insane. Like
I paid for my Costa Rica trip in probably 5 minutes trading one day. I paid for the whole
people,
3 weeks that I
people,
was there.
people, bro. I'm telling you,
For
hey,
for me,
if
for
ain't nobody
me
else gonna
and
tell
my
y'all,
girlfriend. For me and my
like
girlfriend,
it's
I paid
crazy.
for both of our trips in like 3 minutes trading one morning.
I tell y'all, bro, like this here, these charts are legit. Like you can really make a living. Like you can really have the freedom that you want. I'm not gonna lie. I got a big goal for this year. I have a big goal for this year. Big enough for me to start learning how to do taxes and learn by writing stuff off. Like I have a big goal for this year, and I'm gonna hit that goal.
Oh
I'm gonna hit that goal.
yeah, oh yeah.
And I'm gonna put this goal out there for everybody to hear because if I don't believe in it, y'all not gonna believe in it.
Bro wants some
But JD,
accountability, and I'm gonna remember that goal. And you know I
JD,
will.
JD, I'm doing a minimum of 200K this year, bro.
All right,
I'm telling you, a minimum of 200K.
I'll hold you to that, and you know I will.
I know you will. I
Don't
most
don't
definitely know you will.
don't be focused on the money though.
I'm
But
not. I'm not focused on the money. I'm focused on the freedom. But I just know what's gonna come with it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm focused on the freedom. I'm focused on good setups. I'm not taking a setup. It's not a good setup. I'm not finna be out here blowing these accounts. Like I said, last year was my year of learning. So all the mistakes I made back then, I'm not finna keep doing it. This is a new year. Still the same me. I'm just finna look at life a little bit different because like I see the potential that this has to offer,
Oh yeah.
and I just know it's gonna work out for me.
The thing about trading is that the potential is endless, which is why it's awesome.
It's, man, what I just want to say this. What other thing out here that y'all can be doing, making? I'm not even gonna say millions of dollars. I'm not even gonna say hundreds of thousands of dollars, bro. You can't even go out here and make 50K without having to talk to somebody or consult with somebody, bro. You know I can be the most a lone person and be rich as hell because
Yep.
I ain't gotta worry about consulting no business. I ain't gotta worry about consulting no people for clients. I don't gotta make no phone calls. I don't gotta work on no cars. I don't gotta deal with customer service. Bro, all I gotta do is sit here exactly how y'all see me doing right now. Turn me on some soft music. Cause you can't, hey, I'm not gonna lie, you can't listen to no hard music when you're doing this because it'll start playing in your mind. Like
Yeah.
you gotta listen to you some calm music or have you like a nice conversation. Like before, like this month I hadn't really been in the calls much because I hadn't really traded much in December during New York session. Like most of the time I took like London session trades just cause like it worked with my schedule more. But so hey, it worked. This this this
Oh,
this is the best of the best. It don't get no better than this.
oh no. And it's big because it takes no time. Like you're in your like you have an hour of work in the morning and then you're free.
Literally. And a lot of people don't realize, but like once you get the strategy down, it's only one thing that's keeping you from making however much money you want to make, and that's yourself.
Yep.
Like
100%.
literally, like it's nothing like if you got a business, you got a lot of stuff against you. You got to deal with clients, bro. You literally, like JD said, it's literally you versus you. You the only person for all the people who've been doing this for X amount of years and haven't seen anything, bro. It's you. Like it's literally just you.
It's
Like
just you.
it's one factor. It's one factor, and once you figure that out, bro, it's potential endless.
Crazy.
It really is. It's just you. Like it's crazy.
So if you're sitting at home right now, please ask yourself the question within the video. Ask yourself where are you at in your training journey right now? What are you currently working on improving? Anything really. I do want to thank Cam for being here on the podcast today. Like I said, bro's a day one. Bro's awesome. He also has a YouTube channel. I'll put it in the description if you guys do want to check it out. Brother's gonna make 200K this year. If he doesn't, I'm gonna fucking go crazy on him, and he already knows I will. He already knows I will. I've done it. And yeah, if you guys like the video, please like, comment, subscribe. There'll be more episodes coming soon. Sorry I took a break for Christmas here and there. But hey, we're back on the track now for the new year. I do want to wish everybody a happy new year, Cam, as well. Happy new year to you.
Happy New Year, yeah. Happy New Year, JD.
And if you
Oh, and
guys do want to come into
congratulations, bro. Congratulations.
thank you, brother. I appreciate that. And yeah, this year, guys, by the way, going to Thailand, going to Cuba, vlogs coming, big things coming for the channel. And yeah, if you guys do want to be in future episodes, please DM me on YouTube or on Discord, and we'll see to it. And yeah, on that note, guys, have a great, great year, and I'll catch you guys later.